ministers and the city lord mayor and others who have dismissed these fundamental rights. Shame on them. We know there is widely differing opinions in regards to the holding of this rally today. In full respect of those who are of that opposed opinion and in the interest of public safety, we have asked that people should observe appropriate distance and look after their health, and welcome anybody who wishes to wear a mask. That is their entitlement and right to do so.
Check the risk.
I expect that despite the lockdown of Cork City and of the towns surrounding Cork this morning, I would expect that most people in the built-up city area here are perfectly within the 5 kilometre radius
100%.
of this point.
100%.
Despite we are aware of people who have been countless people who have been turned away from this public peaceful assembly today. However, when the nations of the world agreed the Universal Declaration on Human Rights in December 1948, at the end of World War II and the defeat of fascism, they stated that such rights exist without geographic limit. They said in Article 19 of the Universal Declaration, everyone has the right to freedom of opinion and expression. That right includes the freedom to hold opinions without interference and to seek and to impart information and ideas through any media, regardless of frontiers. Article 20 said, everybody has the right to freedom of peaceful assembly and association. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights does not have a condition attached saying that Ireland's 5k limit is an exception. Neither does the Charter of Fundamental Rights of the European Union, and neither does Bunnock the Hearn, all of which confirm what are inalienable fundamental human rights. As preparations took place for this peaceful assembly, somebody brought to our attention the lyrics of an old John Lennon song. It seems to match exactly the mood amongst an increasing number of people today. The lyrics include the words, I won't try and sing like John Lennon. They include the words, I am sick and tired of hearing things from uptight, short-sighted, narrow-minded hypocrites.
Yes.
All I want is the truth.
Give us the bloody truth. We'll deal with it.
The song goes on. I have enough of reading things by neurotic, psychotic, peak-headed politicians. All I want is the truth. Just give me some truth. We have to ask, when the truth becomes something radical, or cause us to be linked with either far right or far left politics, because we are neither. We have been falsely labelled and called the most unbelievable names. We have been threatened physically, we have been threatened with arrest and prosecution, and yet we have broken no laws whatsoever. I asked Neil Bradford, I asked Micheál Martin, and I asked the Lord Mayor of the city, is this a free society, or are we to tear up our constitution, and are we to tear up the Universal Declaration on Human Rights, because they have all denied those fundamental rights. We are not here to promote any conspiracy theory. We are not here to deny the existence of COVID. We are here to demand the truth. Every night, we are subjected to a barrage of news telling us that a killer plague is sweeping over Ireland.
Where is it? Where is it?
Well-paid experts, people whose jobs and pensions are guaranteed, people who do not live on PUP, but on fat salaries, and they are advising us. Are they believable?
Bullshit.
Last year, we started out with a lockdown for 2 weeks.
3 weeks, huh?
We were told it was to flatten the curve.
Fucking flattened curves.
We accepted this, that this would allow our unprepared hospitals and frontline staff to better deal with the expected rush of sick people. There was some logic in that. This was widely accepted,
Billions
even
spent.
though a curtailment of
No
our
extra
liberties
beds. No extra
will
anything.
restore
Still nothing for them. No extra
we will
nurses or
benefit
anything.
from it.
Fucking retards.
What happened? Did we flatten the curve?
Flatten the economy,
Where
alright.
is the curve now?
No fucking curve.
They flatten
The
the
fucking thing has gone so flat now, it's gone under.
economic curve is going the other way.
CSO and HICWA, state bodies,
Rehabs.
did a study to investigate the level of excess debt in Ireland at that point. They published a study and compared it with the figures notified by NEFIT and by government, and they found unequivocally that the numbers reported are by a huge exaggeration.
Yeah, falsified. Falsified.
More money comes to the sales on the more numbers.
Completely
Using
falsified.
the same method and the same data source as the
They think they're fooling us. They're not.
The previous papers
They can't fool us all the time, you know that.
They
just can't.
And we did a comparison of figures for the full year of 2020.
I have a free trams on the main trams.
I know, it's a waste of fucking money as well.
What a waste of money, so we're paying for it.
You know, yeah, they don't care.
Without any doubt, that less people died in Ireland over the last 8 months of 2020 than died over the same period in 2019. In fact, less people died in Ireland in that period. That is a fact. The spike of deaths which occurred last year in April, May, and even Neville admits this, they were mainly centred in the care homes. These are not called government in the care homes. There was no PPE. There was no staff to look after these vulnerable people. Hundreds died, lonely deaths, because of government neglect of their duty of care, and because of their neglect to provide the public health service to look after them. A similar spike in deaths has occurred in January, and again, it is centred in care homes. We have the fullest of respect for the frontline workers in all sectors. They are there to protect us and are giving their all. However, the deaths occurring in the care homes was not a
fucking
burden
joke,
on
what
our
was they doing?
hospitals. It was not a burden on intensive care units because these people in the care homes did not even reach a hospital. On December 17th, Leo Varadkar was on the RTE 61 News, and he quoted a very interesting thing. He said, let's bear in mind that this winter in Ireland, there has been no excess deaths. No more people, he said, have died this winter than any comparable winter for the previous 5 years.
What's the fucking fuss about that?
Yet, given these figures and Varadkar's statement, the scaremongering continues. People are genuinely frightened. They are living in fear, needlessly. When you spin figures and reporting of such vital issues, When you tell half-truths, it is the same thing as telling a lie. We are being lied to by our own government. Can I ask a question? Do we condemn government for lying to the people?
Yes, we do.
In September, Dr. Navarro, the chief COVID spokesperson for the World Health Organization, stated that WHO policy was not to recommend lockdowns. He stated clearly that lockdowns do nothing but cause poverty. He was heavily criticized, and so in October he clarified his statement, and I quote, "Lockdowns, quote, are only to be used by authorities to buy time to set up effective public health systems." He said, "Lockdowns have just one consequence that you must never belittle, and that is making poor people poorer." We may have a doubling of poverty and malnutrition on a global scale, and that is directly related to the policy of lockdown. We are well beyond the period of buying time. The 2 weeks to flatten the curve is a year ago, and we are still in lockdown. Why is our government operating against this recommended policy of the World Health Organization? Another undeniable fact, and one government and mainstream media has not critically answered. That is, why is our lockdown the longest of any state in Europe?
Five other countries combined. Fucking joke.
There are 8 countries in Europe that have had no lockdown at
The
all.
border wide open, flying people in, day in, day out.
And their
Fucking
people are
crazy.
no worse off for it. In fact, they are faring better because they do not have the financial impact on top of them as we do. This week, the finance minister announced there will be increases in income and business taxes.
As if we didn't know it was coming.
COVID. But will they tax the likes of Apple or Microsoft? Will they tax the vulture funds who have been allowed to operate as if they were charities and therefore pay no taxes at all? Of all the relief paid out by government, will it be to stop the banks moving to repossess the homes of working families that have fallen behind in their mortgage payments? I doubt very much it will. The answer is no. The giant corporations, the banks, the vulture funds will carry on as before. It is the working people who are being imposed upon, nobody else. Leo Bradford told us some weeks ago that our bill was now at 50 billion euros. 50 billion. This money, borrowed from Europe, was printed. It was created out of nothing by the European Central Bank in its quantitative easing program. No work days were expended to create that wealth. None. It was created on a computer keyboard. But real working days will be used to repay these borrowings, like the last time when we were forced to rescue the banks and rescue the euro currency after the 2008 We are being lied to. The banks and the big pharma companies are going to make literally trillions of dollars in profit from this crisis. We the people are once again being used as cannon fodder to enrich the richest of our society. We need media that tells us the truth. We need journalism that investigates and finds out the truth. We are not getting that.
we need is not a Valentine's Day last year, but all them lined up against the
Shashamid and Sohanu, can our Jaffa Fairly came to August and earning all our real to stay, road not flying me. Shashamid and Sohanu, ignored Forum's Lointa, a yearly or got collar, Shakas in Town of Oil. We are here to demand truth from our own government. We are here to demand proper public health services, one that addresses all of the illnesses, not just COVID-19. Since we were asked to flatten the curve over a 2-week lockdown a year ago, over 900,000 important life-involving hospital treatments have been cancelled. I know one member who has been on the organising committee, for which I have right to speak, has 2 forms of cancer. His treatment was stopped in January and he has the next appointment in August. If the man lives, he'll be lucky. 170 people die every week in Ireland from cancer. People are dying from cardiac care not treated. People are dying, taking their own lives. I have 2, I would say, good acquaintances whose lives they've taken themselves in the past 3 months. Mental health is not the issue. A large proportion, someone told me, one GP said, 35% of the teenagers presenting to GPs at the moment are suffering from mental illnesses. This is not a proper public health service.
Everything is electric.
We are focusing purely on one disease, which, as it happens, is a minor actual cause of death. We will see now. In the last week they told us that thankfully numbers are coming down. I would put it, that is because spring is in the air.
Same next year again.
The summer is coming and flu-like symptoms, which is what COVID displays, are missing in the summer. They reduce dramatically. That is coming. It happened last year. It will happen this year again. We need a focused public health service dealing with those who are vulnerable. We need community advice.
Get some fresh
to
air
ask
into your lungs,
people
man.
to take care of themselves, especially if they have a vulnerability.
Synthetic.
Simple
Fibers,
things
I don't know good
like
for you, like synthetic.
taking vitamin D. Irish people in general are low on vitamin D during the winter months. Yet, there are countless studies worldwide which tell you
can use it as a tongue
of being impacted by COVID if your vitamin D levels are set. Now, up to 2 weeks ago, Netflix denied that this was true. In the last week, they have had to accept it. Shame on government. I'm going to ask a good lady here, Shirley, if she'd like to give us a song or perhaps even a bit of a prayer in support of